and welcome back one more time. Sorry for that. We are always trying to, liven up our stream and get things to work.
So JT works.
Up our stream. I think we have sound now. So welcome to another West March Guys live stream. Here we are, another week. Hope you all had a good week off. We sure did. Mine was absolutely crazy. We don't have any sponsors yet, so I think we're gonna kind of just jump right back in.
Hey, real quick.
Yep.
Can we make sure that AJ works? Because that usually happens when Joe runs it.
Yes, I'm 100% down with that.
No, AJ is silent.
Yep. So you have to sorry about this, guys. Like I said, we have a new person running OBS. Our tech guy's off today, so thanks for checking us out. But like I said, while AJ figures out his sound, I will give you guys some background. After Loradis sent our heroes to go find him some books, they were needing some information. They needed a hand. They weren't sure where to go, and with a random adventure party knocking on his door, our dragonborn friend Loradis sent our friends on a mission to get him a few books and a few for themselves. After a ship was thrown into a lake, pretty much, they were stuck there and decided, well, let's make the best of a bad situation, and decided to start searching the island for books. And wow, they found a bunch. They pretty much knocked off everything on the list they needed for Loradis, plus a few extras. Found a crazy chaos dragon that tried to take them out, proceeded to kill it, and at that moment the lake started to drain and they were shunted back out onto the ocean. Some quick moves by Etrian, they were able to save the ship and decided to head back to Loradis. During that time, they got an ice demon latched onto the back of their boat, couldn't get rid of it. Almost destroying the boat in the process, they decided to beach the boat and remove that section of boat. They needed to find some wood, found some trees, and we're getting all of everything they needed to get the boat back together. And that's where we're going to pick up with the last group, our adventurers here, bringing back the tools that were used out at the watch site. And I'm going to put you guys right into roll 20, actually.
Quick question. Can everybody hear me?
I can.
In the
Yes,
Twitch?
Yep, you can.
Oh, yeah.
You're all set.
Okay, cool. I just had to add I had to add my microphone and it wasn't, so we should be
Understood.
good.
So it's getting kind of later in the day. You guys have made this trip a couple times now. You've been back and forth. You've knocked down a pretty decent path, and there's an area where there's some water features, frozen lakes that lay on the side to side of you as you traverse some rocks. That a bit of a tricky section. It's not so bad, but you are coming back late. The boat's been fixed. You've been tasked with it, and you've been walking a couple hours now out in the wilderness. When I think I might as well just jump right into it. You guys are ambushed from both sides. You hear grunting as 3 javelins come rocketing over and miss all 3 of you, but I'm gonna have you all put yourselves on my map up here, if you could. You were headed south, so down. And I want everybody to roll initiative. Woo! Right into fighting! Woo!
Jesus Christ.
Beep, beep. I like it, man. I wanted to... Cool.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Wait, what?
Is that Ernie yelling?
No, that's Weya.
Oh, wait, it's Weya yelling. I'm sorry. Sorry that I can't distinguish their feline yells.
You should be able to.
Yeah, seriously. 25.
Oh, you get your... I'm gonna put up the...
Ernie's is just like a little bit more annoying.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing?
Oh, me.
11. Sorry.
Oh, wait, for initiative or for
No. On the board. Max, you're the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get Max on the board.
I got you.
Where's our old guy?
He's here.
Oh no, only a 9 for Max.
Guys, we lost Max. Shit.
He hasn't been paying attention again.
We went through some really deep snow.
He's out front.
He pops up.
He's like Bugs Bunny when he burrows under the ground and the little, you know what I mean? The little
Yeah,
hole comes up. So you can see
Should have
where-
taken all that.
Little steam trail coming up.
We're gonna
where
do
she
this.
is.
Can everybody see it? We're gonna clear. We're gonna clear it. Oh, is it already there? You guys already filled out? No, that's different. Okay. Move all turns.
I just
clear.
put me with the 23 on there. Okay, never mind.
No, that was but I have to get rid of everybody's. Otherwise, it doesn't. It's a pain.
Oh, we're rolling for initiative again.
Oh no, just
No.
put it on there.
I'm not getting rid of my 23 or 25.
I don't want to go first. I'll keep my 20.
I don't have permission to use my character.
I mean, I could take that one
What?
too.
I got you.
How do you put your initiative in there?
I'm trying to, and I literally put
Click
initiative.
your icon and then roll initiative.
Oh, I already rolled.
I got it. No, I got it. You hit add turn, but I got you.
Okay. And turn.
Etrian, heavy neck's the only one. Cause I can't with your fucking mini up there. There it is. And I'm gonna
Or if you have the initiative macro that I made, you just click your icon and then click that.
Well, I did that, and then he
Don't think I have
cleared it.
that.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Everybody, Max, can you fill it in there? Are you able to? Yeah, I should. Thanks for putting up with us.
So what kind of stuff are we carrying right now back to the ship?
Mostly just saws, chains, ropes of that nature. You know, leftover good wood that no one picked up. Wedges, hammers, things of that nature.
So no like bombs or machine guns or anything.
No cannons. Or
I mean,
Okay.
why would you be carrying a bomb? If you can explain it to me, I might give it to you.
Maybe there was a bomb and we thought, oh, this would be a good idea in case we encounter some bad guys in the hills.
I mean, we did. I'll back him up. We did know that there are bad guys in these hills.
Okay. How about you roll me an intelligence check? Thank you.
Intelligence
do
plus
it.
0, hell yeah.
Let's do it. Yes.
No bombs.
Smartest tiefling this side of the hill.
Don't worry. He's fine. He's wise.
All right. 14. I could have done this earlier. I don't know why I didn't. That was dumb of me.
Preparation.
11. Six. Oh yeah, these are great rolls, guys.
Keep them coming. Oh, hold on.
And then we got 18. Okay, I'll take it. What are we at? Who's up top? HN, you can't. Okay, so I put them on the map, but you really can't see. You felt the javelin, so you guys don't have line of sight on these people, if that makes sense. You saw the javelins kind of arc over the rocks and miss because they can't really see you too, but you can't. They have full cover, if you will. Okay. Make a perception check. I'll give you one perception check. Screw it. I'll give you a perception check. Why not? They're not here. How about I do this too? I should really do this. For a what? For a 6? Yeah, you can't see shit, but they rolled a 6 and they still got better than Okay, love it. Zilch, you're up.
All right. Let me go ahead and move down. And between everyone, so I'm within 30 feet of everyone, I'm going to do my emboldening bond on everyone except for Max.
Oh,
I can only do 4. Sorry.
what does emboldening bond do?
Emboldening bond adds a D4
A
to an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw
is it backwards?
for the next 10 minutes.
Oh, it's perfect.
Oh,
It's just
shows
it must be mirrored on
Okay,
yours.
my Zoom is mirrored.
Yeah.
I made it a shirt.
Yay!
Got a little dragon.
I love it.
At some point, we'll sell it. I don't know.
So sorry, you did emboldening bond. What else you do?
So I did emboldening bond, and I don't think I can do anything else as a bonus action. So, boom, there it is.
Okay, Zasaria, are you staying where you are too? Are you gonna move? Are you gonna
Me?
fly or yeah?
I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay.
I'm welcoming the attacks.
No problem. Zasaria, you up?
A little weird, but okay. Would it be a full action if I wanted to try to scoop up Max?
Yeah, I would have to consider grapple. I mean, I wouldn't contest it, but it would make half your movement. And
Like
it
if
would
I
be
were
your
like
action.
trying to like scoop him up and like take him like to the trees for safety.
Okay, I don't know. I would say it definitely halves your movement. I don't know. I don't think it'd be. It's kind of a grapple, but you're just kind of dragging them. All right, I'll give it to you. You got half your movement with it.
We gotta get you a harness so I can ride on you.
Oh my god, I can carry you on my backpack like when Yoda carries or Luke carries Yoda around the swamp.
How about this? How about
Oh,
this? If
yeah.
you use your action to do it, I'll give it to you your speed. But if you want to just try to drag them, I'll do it. It's half speed.
So yeah, so I'm gonna use my action to scoop him up and take him with me.
Perfect.
So
Where you headed?
we're gonna head under these trees, try to
He's a small creature, so
try to get our
Only in height. he's large. in height.
Ayo.
fair enough. Yeah, it's all those damn cookies.
All right, Max. So we're gonna go over to here. And bum bum bum. I think that shall be all for this turn.
Okay,
Just trying
That
to get us
brings us-
into a little bit of a safer spot.
that brings us to our big boy. You guys now after this, you've all kind of broken off to the side, still standing out in front, waiting for the attack, and the rest of you kind of pulling off to the sides. You hear a roar echoing off the caves beside you, rumbling the snow and almost causing mini avalanches as this giant, abominable Yeti comes blundering out. Bam. So I'm
Oh
gonna
no!
so he was there. So 25 feet movement is 40. So
He
he's gonna
wasn't
go
that
to
big
here,
before.
and then he's gonna go to here he's gonna dash as his bonus action,
Oh fuck,
and
man!
he's gonna step forward to about here. And he's gonna talk. That's his dash, so he can't do anything. So there. And that's what he does. Oh yeah, take a shot for sure. I mean, he made himself known.
Nice.
um. Natural 20. You're well, he didn't know he didn't know where this guy didn't see you move at all. You have sneak attack. I mean,
I don't think you'd have to hide from it.
I don't think you have to hide. He didn't know you were there. I mean, he was around the corner when you went into a bush. I'm assuming you're the road.
I distracted him for you.
Come on, man. I mean, yeah, I mean,
Jesus.
that's better. That's better. 16. What's 16 and 37?
3.
3. Woo! Woo! That was a hit. Kapoosh! But as it sinks into him, you hear him go roar and turn, and he knows where you are now. That's his turn though. Ogre 2 is gonna go. They look like ogres, but they're like covered in dark furs and this skin with rags covering their face for the cold weather, if you will.
Odd fashion choices, but sure.
25, 35, 40. He's gonna get to right about. He's actually gonna just go to here, 20 feet, and he's going to take his. Javelin attack at you. It's a single attack. The javelin. At you, Zilch, because you're standing in the open.
Okay.
16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
It ricochets off to the side, and you hear him scream out in pain. That's his turn. This guy's gonna go like this. He's gonna go 30. And he did see where that came from, so he's gonna throw his javelin at you, Heavy Neck. 12 to hit, miss. Yeah, they can only do one javelin, right? Okay, so that's it. That brings us to Etrian.
I'm gonna hang out where I am for right now and see them. I can see all of them pretty much grouped up there, right?
Oh, you can't see the one in the back, obviously. That's behind the rocks.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah, the first two at least. So I'm gonna cast Maelstrom from where I am and create a 60-foot circle, 60-foot whirlpool.
60-foot whirlpool on the ground, right?
Or yeah, on the ground, a 5-foot deep water. No, it's a 30-foot radius centered on a point you can see within range.
30-foot radius centered on a point you can see within range. So give me this. Hold on. So hold on.
Incredible.
So where are you centering it? Right here?
So that it hits as many of them as I can see.
So
yeah.
right in the center of Ogre too?
Yeah.
So it's actually all right without hitting Zilch, I'm assuming.
Yes. Yeah, that was the plan. Yeah.
Appreciate
Sorry,
it.
as you go under and like. Yeah.
Bro, heads up.
So kind of like right here.
Yeah.
You guys watch as Etrian starts whispering to himself and making these crazy hand movements while his eyes glaze over white, and suddenly dark storm clouds appear and this rushing of water from the two pools, almost as though it coalesces out of the ice and forms into this whirling, crazy maelstrom starting to suck them in. All right, what do I have to do?
They
Does it
have
start your
to,
turn there? What is it? Is it?
It's
Hold on, I can pull it
at
up.
the start until the spell ends. That area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn there must succeed on a strength saving throw or take 66 bludgeoning damage and be pulled 10 feet toward the center.
I do like that the material component for this spell is
leaf.
some paper in the shape of a funnel.
Right. Doesn't-
So, like, if you just ate a snow cone, fucking
Is that in
great.
what is that out of? What book is that out of?
I don't know how to tell that.
Okay, no problem. So when I start my turn, so nothing happens just yet.
Yep. Yeah. They have when they make their strength saving throws, they take either 24 or 12.
Is that your turn?
I'm gonna move a little bit. If I move over in this bush a little, am I under any kind of cover?
You could kind of get behind a rock. I mean, maybe from the guys in the back, I'd give you half cover. The guy in front can see you there pretty well.
Okay. Yeah. That's actually I'll turn into. No, I'm gonna hold off. I'm good. I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay. Max.
Max is gonna see this forming hellstorm that is happening here, and he's
Is it a
going to
whirlpool? Isn't a maelstrom a whirlpool?
Yeah, it's a.
Is that create
whirlpool.
water? Is that the one? Or control water?
No, it's its own.
No.
It's its own one.
I'll have to check it out. No. I got you. Okay. Sorry, Max. Go ahead.
He's actually going to like stand in the bush, so like the bush is around him, so he can't be seen, and he's going to peek out and raise up his staff and cast a fireball at the here.
Yeah, I understood. Okay. Dex saves, right?
Yep.
The Yeti rolls a 7. He fails. That's a 2. He fails. Guys, these rolls are going to come back around and get you, I swear.
Yeah.
There's an 8. Whoo! You look out. They all fail.
All right. So they're all taking 28 fire damage as
Nice.
a fireball rains down into the ground.
Not only do you watch as it erupts in flame around the maelstrom, you see as it starts to, its eyes wide, and you watch as his hairs and it's a fear starts to encompass it with this fire that suddenly engulfed all 3 of these things. They are not looking good. Luckily, the maelstrom puts it out, but
It's not the ambush they were anticipating.
no.
I just picture like raining fire through the clouds.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Is that your turn?
Yes, that is the end of Max's turn. Do you need him to roll like a stealth check to hide in that bush so he can't be seen?
You can't hide as a bonus action, can you?
Yeah, can't you? Because you're a
Actions in combat. Nimble escape. You can disengage or hide as an action. Hide action as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Then absolutely, yeah. You can take a roll a stealth check. See if you can sink back into that bush.
Fucking goblins, man.
All right, 19.
19. Okay. All right. That's his turn. Over 1, watching this maelstrom encompass and a giant ass fireball is just gonna leave.
like, nope, didn't sign up for this.
Nope.
Fuck
he's
this
done
shit, I'm out.
and off the map. Okay, that's his turn. Heavy Neck, you're up. Listen, he's not dumb, okay?
Oh, sorry to interrupt. But would the guy that just tried to leave the maelstrom would he have had to have made that strength saving throw on his
No,
turn?
he was outside of it.
Oh, he was outside of it? Okay. Well, good for him.
31.
Nope, you failed.
You might as well be standing next to Zilch.
Isn't it a bonus action to reload a gun? Nice. You took a feat instead of a ASI.
Feats are sick.
So it's like a +6 here.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Do your damage.
Jesus.
43 points of damage. Not your best, but okay. He's not looking good. Zilch, you're up.
I am going to bless the same 4 of us. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to waste it because nobody even used it yet. I'm just going to fly like 30 feet into the air and let me see what else I can do. I'll do a sacred flame. Actually, no, I'll do a toll the dead on the big guy. So that's a wisdom save.
Who knows, man? Maybe he might make one.
Nope.
Not this one.
No.
I feel like wisdom isn't the one that's going to happen on 4.
And that is 22
Oh.
necrotic damage.
Ooh, he is looking rough, guys. Okay, yep, right here. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, I appreciate it. No problem.
It's a long way from it to travel.
It's
Is
a
there like a
portal.
portal?
Very long cat. So anyway, back to it. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm just hovering.
So sorry, you're up.
All right, so I am going to cast. We're gonna do a nice, beautiful moonbeam. Right about. We'll do right about yonder. So if they try to leave the maelstrom, they're gonna have to make sure that they avoid that. And as a bonus action,
What was that again?
What was what?
The circle?
That is a moonbeam.
Gotcha.
So you made me lose my train of thought.
So you're keeping them in the maelstrom.
Yes, I'm trying to help to keep them in. Basically, yeah, they have to stay in or back the fuck up.
They can't go towards it. I can't go around it. What's
I mean,
moonbeam do?
They could go around it, but it's gonna be tough.
They take damage and something else.
And that shall be all.
Okay. Yeti is finally up and can do something. Okay, so first he's
Strength
going
saving
to
throw.
use half his speed to move out of the maelstrom and take the damage. So give me the damage.
I rolled 24 earlier, but he has to make a strength saving throw to see if he can break out or
Or
not.
to see if he can get out of it. That's right.
Yeah. I'm assuming they're going to.
Well,
Strength 17. Yeah.
yeah, not very dexterous, but wait, what?
Hey, they failed.
Hold on.
That is definitely a fail.
Wait, what?
Well, you got a 4 + 7, and then you got a 3 + 7. So either way,
I
it's
don't understand. I'm just trying to roll
You're
1d20.
putting 2 pluses in there.
Oh, that's what screw me up. How did I really roll a 2?
So all three of them just failed.
No. The other
Oh,
ones didn't
okay.
count. They didn't roll right.
Okay.
Sorry.
So he failed. So he gets pulled 10 feet back into the center and takes the 24 damage. Or I can roll again for each one individually because I rolled earlier.
Oh no, I'll take the 24. That's fine.
Wow,
Yeah.
and he lost weight when he got pulled into the maelstrom.
Okay. Ogre 3. Oh God, stay right there. He's gonna make his save. 23. He makes it, so he can move out. So he's gonna move over these rocks. It's half speed, but whatever. And then this guy's gonna do the same thing. Natural 20, so he has no problem. So they still take the damage though, and he's gonna be able to move.
If they succeed, they take half. They only take 12.
Well, okay. So okay, and then I need Zilch to make a con save, please. And I need Heavy Neck to make a con save. Actually, Heavy Neck, you might be.
That's a big 8.
You both are paralyzed. You take 66 cold damage.
Wait, hold on. I can add a D4.
I can add more wine.
Wow, 11. Guys,
No,
I rolled a 2, a
plus
1,
3.
a 1, a 1, a 2, a 4. 17 fails still.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we take 11 damage.
11. Can you believe it? 11 damage. And you're both paralyzed for 1 minute.
Oh, wow. That's not
You
good.
can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. And all three of them, even though he's still in the maelstrom getting destroyed and probably going to die soon, he is going to throw a javelin at you because that's all he can fuck. No, even, God damn it, the bottom Yeti can't do shit. The only one of these the Orgos can actually do something. So he's going to throw a javelin at you, Zilch, but he's going to have advantage because you're paralyzed. So that's annoying.
I was flying.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so you fall, man. How high up were you?
Okay. 30 feet. What did he
18
do
damage.
exactly? I don't know. I didn't hear what he
Oh,
did.
so when you looked at the Yeti in its eyes, the fear overtakes you from the sight of him, and your whole body locks up in a magical gaze, and you just totally get paralyzed and almost frozen just from looking at them. It's called
Okay.
chilling gaze. It's they can only, that's why I can't attack too. That's all they can do the turn. But you're not feared. It's a con save, or you are cold damage and then paralyzed, unless you're immune to cold damage. So
Which I am not.
that's also 3d6 for your falling.
So I fell down, go boom.
Oh, that's another 12 damage to you.
Okay.
And yeah, that's Yeti Ogre 2 and Ogre 3. Atrine, you're up. Finally, they could do something.
I'm just gonna do. No, I'm pretty sure I'm within range. Did I have this prepared? I'm gonna cast Blight at the big guy.
Okay.
No, it's 30 feet though, so I gotta move up. Sorry, everybody. I don't know why my computer lags so much when I have this open. And it's a Constitution 17 save.
Con 17. Okay. On the big guy, right? Con's
Yes.
actually all right. 18.
Just makes it.
So half damage.
So 20, yeah.
How do you want to complete this transaction?
Oh, awesome. As it hits him, it just kind of like wraps around him and he just kind of mummifies. It treats him like a plant and he just kind of keels over and gets torn up in the maelstrom.
So it's almost as though like he destroys into like types of seaweed. As he freezes, it just starts getting whipped and ripped and torn away until it's just shredded vegetation circling down a inconceivable drain. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'll keep. Yeah, that's it for now. I can't do anything else for bonus action.
Okay, perfect. Max, you're up. Max?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. The big guy's gone, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Are these guys looking all right, or are they still?
Those two, they look okay, actually.
All right.
I mean, rough, almost bloodied, but okay.
Max is going to pull the pipe out of his staff, out of the center of his staff, and look at his little cat friend next to him and pull out what appears to be like a catnip substance and put it in his pipe, light it. He takes a deep breath and he blows it up into the sky and casts Hypnotic Pattern.
DC 16 save.
They need a DC 16 Wisdom save.
You got it. Question.
Yes.
To Zilch.
Yes.
Would a 16 have hit you?
No.
Then take that damage back, because I was at disadvantage from the fire, and I had advantage because of the paralyzation, so it would have been a straight roll, and that the lower one was a 10. The first was a 12, but I should have known better.
Okay.
So it was the 12 damage.
So I get plus 12.
Plus 12, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's all good.
Wisdom save, right? That's what you said?
Yes.
Let's make sure I got my numbers right. 4 fails.
They both do.
Oh, I actually lied. That's not a +1, that's a -2. So 16. The other guy?
So one succeeds, one fails, and the one that failed is charmed for a minute.
Okay. I'll say the guy in front. That guy is charmed.
Okay. And I'm just gonna kind of like step out of the bush and kind of like wave him over to me.
I thought with Hypnotic Pattern they just kind of sit there like slack mouth staring at wherever.
Well, it says they're charmed for the duration. Oh, the creature. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the creature is incapacitated and has speed of 0.
Yeah, just
I'm sorry.
like
I didn't see
drooling
that.
and staring at. What's your pattern look like?
It's all this like psychedelic, glowing, like just patterns in the sky, and it's like slowly like fading, like to different colors and stuff.
I love it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. That brings us. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Hey, Nick, you're up. You were charmed by the big guy. 18 was the save. Sorry, paralyzed by the big guy. That was an 18. So you save from it. But that's the end of your turn, though. Zilch, you're up.
All right, got to do my con save.
Yep. Yours is smaller because you were charmed by the smaller dude.
Oh yeah, I can't even add a D4 to that. So.
Why not?
Oh wait, no, is it not 18?
Oh, it's not for yours. Yours was
Oh okay.
The big guy had a huge con. The little guys.
Okay, so +3 gets to 14.
You actually save. It's a DC 13 for the little guys.
Awesome.
So you break free of. Okay, but that's the end of your turn. Sorry, you're up.
Alrighty, so I am going to take out my longbow and aiming at the guy. Oh, I did not mean to make a circle there. But the one that I made the circle on that is closer to me. I am going to shoot the longbow. It's a 23 for 11 piercing.
That hits him. Which one did you hit? Just
The closer one, the one that now has a little pink
I got you.
yarmulke on his head that I accidentally drew.
No problem. Let me just remember which one that is, so I keep my shit straight.
I think that might have been Orc 2.
Yeah, it is.
You should have given them names.
I labeled them. They're labeled on mine actually. Ogre 1, Ogre 2, or Ogre 3. You can't see them, but I just have to move it to see it. Okay, he is looking bloodied, but still up. Who's up? What's next?
And because I have 2 attacks, so I don't know if I necessarily would know that he's bloodied, but I'm going to the second longbow attack is
On the other guy?
gonna go with the other guy. That's a 13
To hit?
for 5 damage.
That does hit.
So we'll say that one wasn't as successful because he was kind of behind the other guy. And haven't gotten to do today. It's just 1 nibble damage. We'll put it on the front guy, but
Okay.
just
One little
here.
bug runs up and just gets him right in the nose. He's like, ah.
yeah,
he's-
just one little tiny mouse is just like
As that happens, he is no longer charmed.
oh.
He is bitten by the mouse and he is snapped back into reality.
I'm back into reality. He looks around and sees all of you going, and you just watch it
I
wave.
mean, to be fair, I wouldn't find it particularly charming if I was bit by a mouse. So
Okay.
But if he snaps back to reality, then there goes gravity. So he takes fall
There
damage,
goes
right?
gravity. Oh,
Mom,
don't
spaghetti.
ask me. Anyway,
is there vomit on his sweater already?
Ogre 2's gonna go. Ogre 2 is going to run up to you, Heavy Neck, and he's gonna take his multi attack. 2 great club attacks. For what? No, he's gonna take a physical attack against you. Oh, I got you. 17 and a 21. Okay, so that'd be that's 16 half, so 8. And then a club, 18 on the next one. And she just whack and then just cracks you twice right across your armor. Ogre 2 is gonna run up to you too. Ogre 2 is gonna run up and over. He's gonna go to the far side of you so he can get advantage because I should have did this first, but oh well. It's 18 to hit, that hits, and then 23 to hit again, so that's going to be 12 damage and 15. So another 27 damage to you. Crumbles into the snow.
Oh no.
Okay, that's their turn. That turn, you're up.
Oh damn, I didn't prepare anything for healing. I gotta start doing that. So if something standing in water doesn't get like more damage from lightning attacks, right? Oh.
Technically, they no, unless they're wearing metal armor, which they're not. They're wearing leather at first.
All right. Well, I'm still gonna hit like here because it's everything within 5 feet.
I got you.
With call lightning, and it's a dex 17.
Dex 17. These guys are not very dexterous. 18. See, I told you
Damn
these
it.
rolls are going to come back. I told you.
Only for me. So they take half that.
Okay.
The lightning
so,
is so good though.
so 9 damage.
Yes.
And that was
the guy in the pool or the lake.
Yeah.
River.
He's not looking good. Okay. Is that your whole turn?
Yeah, because I can still see him. Yeah, that's it. I'm hanging out there.
Max, you're up.
Hmm. Can you bring somebody with you with Misty Step?
No.
No? God damn it.
Dimension door is the one you can.
Thunderstep you
Dimension-
can as well.
Wait, Dimension Door you can bring with some? Do I have that? No, I don't have.
Of your size or smaller. So you could take heavy neck.
So I could, I could, in theory, take Heavy Neck with me. Unfortunately, I don't have Dimension Door. Oh man, I gotta work towards that.
Thunderstep does that too though. I don't know if you have that.
Thunderstep is bomb.
All right. Max is just gonna have to cast a regular cantrip at him then for now. So he's gonna cast his Fireball.
You guys are level 10, right? You get or level 6, you get extra damage.
I'm level 9. Yeah, I got a. All right, so 26 to hit,
It's
and then he's doing 2d10 fire, so 11 fire damage.
okay. So the one you guys have been smashing on, right?
Yes.
Almost dead, man. Heavy neck, make your dex save. Mac, did you want to move or anything? All right, or hide again, by the way? Probably want to.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Perfect. Zilch, you're up.
Okay, Heavy Neck's down. Max is hiding. Okay. Cool. Let me do a thing. All right, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna beat this guy up. I'm gonna do 2 quarterstaffs.
Okay.
That's 11 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, it does hit. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're not very hard to hit.
All right, let me do another hit with the
They
quarterstaff.
won't meat sacks.
All right, 18. Let me do the damage on those.
We'll do the first one first.
Yeah. That's 9 damage for the first one.
Okay, still up. Barely.
9 damage for the second one.
Yeah, man. Explain it to me. It's dead.
I don't know. Zilch just flies over and she's like, no, boom, boom, bad, boom. Like,
Kind of and you kind of catch it off guard. It was so angry at its kill that you just kind of come up behind its head and just smash it twice and just drop it. It almost falls over onto Heavy Neck and just covers the body. Dead. That's
sick.
your turn?
No, I'm gonna use my bonus action to do a flurry of blows on this dude. And let me do this. First hit is 12.
So
which-
I will say you use half your movement to stand up from falling because you were prone when you hit the ground, paralyzed.
so when I saved the last one,
Wait, was that not last turn?
that was the last turn that I saved.
At the end of your turn. So this turn,
Yeah.
you'd be on the ground.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
how-
So you could have definitely made it to the front one. I just don't know if you would have enough movement. You know what I mean?
20 to get to there,
And how much movement do you have?
and I have 40 feet of movement. So,
So 20 movement's half your movement. So you'd
Okay.
just be able to get to the top.
all right, that's fine. In
so
that
you can
case,
still-
then as a bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and cast me a healing word on Heavy Neck.
That wasn't your first choice?
No judgment. That's 8 healing for the heaviest of decks.
Heavy didn't know. Heavy Neck, you feel the breath as your head kind of the part of your skull that kind of like pops back out.
All right, and I unclick the key point that I would have used. So, all right, cool. Here I am.
Perfect. That's funny.
Let's get to the other side.
Okay. So, guy here closer to Zilch.
Oh, he's down.
Good. Oh, he's down now?
Yeah,
This one?
that dude's down.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I'll get rid of him.
I'm sorry. JT hasn't deleted him from the map.
I don't
I-
understand why it won't delete.
Lost track of all the ugly, big, dumb, stupid ogres on ice. It's been my whole day. So then the other one is going to get a longbow. Oh, it's a 9.
You can add a plus
Oh,
4
mm.
plus D4.
Natural one misses no matter what.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Then I'm not going to waste.
Just
mine.
like a natural 20 hits no matter what.
On a 13 on the second attack.
Did you mean to do a longbow? That hits,
Oh.
but is it the same?
Yeah, it's a +8 anyways.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that hits.
Cool. For 11 piercing damage. Angus, don't drink my wine, please. Mommy needs that.
Okay.
She's in emotional turmoil.
Okay, he's looking bad. You are.
Ow, you head.
He's up
Up.
now. He is in a total
I
rage.
haven't done the thing.
Oh, my fault. My fault. That's
A
on me.
whole 6 nibble damage.
6 nibble damage.
That is
Okay.
like a
How do you want it
chop
done?
his nose off. He's Michael Jackson now.
He's definitely.
So you just have like a moonbeam just chilling here that you.
So you
That's
can
like still
bonus
chilling
action move that or no?
No, it's a whole action. I didn't realize when I did it. And I haven't wanted to like waste my whole action to move it.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. Are you done?
But now I realize I probably could have done more damage that way. Aaron, you need to teach me druid things.
Hey man, this is. Guess what? You probably won't remember. You won't forget that again.
Well, if he,
I just keep looking at it over in the corner, and I'm like, oh, there's a moonbeam there.
All right.
I mean,
the
the-
ogre is going to be
The
mad at
maelstrom's
this
still up.
little gnome that just popped back up in front of him, and he's going to take. He's
No.
gonna do it. He's gonna. Yeah, he's just gonna keep smashing you.
He gets to kill you twice.
22 hit. And a 14. No, he doesn't. Okay, so 22 for the first one. And 22 and so they both hit. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill you. 8, 9, 10. 10. So no, 10 is the minimum. So let's actually roll this.
You only got 8 hit points, by the way. Yep.
Smashes you. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. So actually the first hit.
Can I use my reaction to cast a spell?
If it's a reaction spell.
I'll spend if it's a reaction spell.
I don't know. Can you use sorcery? I think
I can spend a sorcery point to change a spell to a bonus action. And I didn't use a bonus action on my last turn.
you can't say bonus action, sadly.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have to. I don't know. There might be a way to make them. I don't know if there is with sorcerer to make them reactions, but usually has to be a reaction. Forget. You actually lose a death save, heavy neck. I think 2 death saves because he hits you while you're prone in a melee after you were dead with the first strike. But that's his whole turn. That's written. You're up.
Can you polymorph someone that's unconscious?
Yes, that was going to be my reaction.
Oh,
Can you polymorph? No, objects. You can only polymorph for living things, right?
yeah, but if he's unconscious, can I polymorph him into something? Then he has 10 hit points for whatever shape he's in, or is he still out?
Like an
So
ethical
I'll let the
question.
DM make the call, but that's what I was just researching to do, and you can't do it.
So, but when you go back, you're dead.
Yes.
He'd be
When you
he'd
go
be
back, you're at-
unconscious. He'd
you'll
have to
be
go back to making
unconscious.
death saving throws.
Yeah, fuck it.
All
So
right.
basically, the only hit points he has is the temp hit.
Listen,
whatever
man,
hit
I'm a
points.
DM who says yes.
Yes, and
You get a hit point. You get a hit point.
Give it to me.
I'm-
What are you doing?
I'm gonna polymorph him into a giant ape.
Oh, I love it. I will say this caveat. Heavy neck, you are not heavy neck at all. You are a feral ape.
I
You
can
are
get
just-
behind that.
You are just, you have no, I mean, you were unconscious. So as far as you're concerned, you are ape dream, ape. So
Sorry, AJ. You're also not allowed to speak. Now you only speak ape.
but anyway, just I'll give it to you though. Go ahead.
I need a
Any
little
bonus
of this.
actions?
No, that's it. The maelstrom goes away at that point.
Oh, concentration. Understood.
Harambe.
All right, Max, you're up.
Max will hold his action to cast a spell if heavy neck goes down.
What spell are you holding?
Polymorph.
Understood.
Or if for when Max will do it when the creature goes down. He will cast that spell when the enemy
Understood.
creature dies.
Or and you have you're allowed to change it at the end too. But heavy neck, you're up. You do know that this thing in front of you is bad. All right, yeah, roll your attack first because he's that hits. Do roll the damage first.
Oof.
Well, roll the damage on the first one first.
It's probably gonna die.
Because he's real hurt, man.
The overkill.
You act like a gorilla's not just gonna keep pounding the thing.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
saying that. I just, no. He's also not dead with a 20 damage. So you smack him and he literally he stumbles sideways. And then the second hit, go ahead, do your damage on your second hit. Oh yeah. So how does the rabid gorilla want to do this? Totally. As you smash it, the ice beneath you almost starts to crack with the force of you just smashing this ice ogre yeti's body into the ice. Okay. Zilch, is that your turn? Can you move? Do you want to move?
What?
Or you just smash it? Heavy neck.
I would like to actually. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Are the
Okay.
trees big enough?
Not
You're a
really,
huge
but you
tree.
do your best.
You're just kind of sitting on top.
Once it dies, can that trigger my reaction to cast a spell?
You would, yeah. You want to cast polymorph again?
Yeah, I do. I want to turn him into a bunny, since he's not really like himself right now. I don't know if he's gonna like go bananas and try
So
to like, attack the
polymorphic
party.
someone who's polymorphed, right? I'm gonna go ahead and say this. How about both of you roll a give me whatever your spell casting ability modifier is. Give me one each to see who's polymorph, because you're not dropping your concentration that you're in, right?
I would have been as soon as that thing was dead, so we could heal Heavy Neck. Yeah, because as soon as we're out of combat, I guess I would have.
So as soon as that guy's dead, you're just drop. Okay, so I guess. Yeah, okay. In that case, then he just turns immediately into a bunny because Max was gonna use the spell anyway. So as you drop your concentration on the polymorph, we'll say that you shrink into a tiny little bunny, kind of fall over in the snow and just hop around a little bit. We'll say you're out of combat at that point because I don't think the bunny's gonna do much damage. Heavy Neck, you're just a feral rabbit, which is just, I guess, a rabbit. Run away. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see out of combat. What do you guys want to do?
We should probably heal this guy.
Yeah, so wait, why is he a bunny?
I didn't know what he was gonna do. He just turned into this angry gorilla.
Oh, can you like unbunny? Can you if you want to unbunny him, I can like do the heals.
I don't know how to do that.
I'm just
Everything
gonna
just
scoop him up and
died
put him
every
on my
time I did it.
shoulder. And now I have a bunny rabbit.
As you're like nibbling on the boot, you kind of feel these two hands pick you up as a cat is just kind of holding you now.
Oh, I figured it out. And he taps his staff on the ground, and Heavy Neck in her arm just turns
Like,
turns into.
Falls off the shoulder.
Oh Christ!
1, 2, 3.
Heal him.
He's still unconscious, right?
5,
Heal him.
6. Heavy Neck, roll me a death save, buddy. Or was that a healing spell?
That was a heal for 6.
Understood.
Just got it.
Just Heavy Neck, in the arms of the cats that annoy the shit out of you, you gasp for life.
I saved you. Yep, that's because I saved you. You're not feeling yourself, so yes, because you're not well. So I think we need to carry you for a
Roll
little
me a
while.
grapple check. Roll me a strength check, or is it sorry? Roll me a acrobat or a athletics check, and Heavy Neck do acrobatics or athletics.
A 13.
Just kind of like wiggles weirdly like a kid does, like no, and like does the arm
He goes
up thing.
boneless.
I would like to punch Heavy Neck now.
I assume. Does he take any fall
hits.
damage
That's
while
a
he
20
was
to
fighting
hit.
me?
No, it's over 10 feet.
Knocks
If he
him
falls
out.
out of my arms, he must have taken some fall damage.
You had to fall 10 feet to take full damage.
So now that's a. So now you take 8 healing. I mean, nah,
It looks better that way.
No.
it's fine. Yeah, don't. Yeah, it's just like, don't stress it. You don't need that shit. Yeah, it's cool, man. I didn't turn you into a gorilla or a bunny though, so like I don't know. I think that might have like okay, I don't know.
That was me again. Did you have like any weird dreams because you were technically dying?
Did you dream about bananas in pajamas?
Were they walking downstairs? You find it no problem. You guys gather all your stuff up and all the supplies that you've been trying to carry back. And I mean, unless you want to chat, you take a short rest. You roll your dice.
While you guys are we're going back to the ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
While they're all chatting, Max has drawn like a circle in the snow and put these little symbols on it. It says, all right, guys, back to the ship. Come on with me. And step into the teleportation circle. And I can teleport us back to the ship.
What?
Wait, don't you need a receiving circle for that?
Do you?
You
I
do.
don't
Yeah.
think so.
Teleport circle, you don't. I think
Teleport
teleportation
circle,
you don't.
It's circle to circle, I believe.
Circle to circle, yeah.
Oh, link. Oh, your location of the permanent.
don't worry, you'll be
teleportation
getting a
of your
circle
choice.
very
Okay.
quick.
Teleportation is different.
It's a bit higher spell.
Yeah.
But you can start working on a circle on the ship.
Yeah.
You can make
Yeah.
a circle. You just have to cast
Okay.
that spell once a day, every day for a year.
Okay.
Like
which-
you'll remember.
Which, yeah, I'll do.
I mean, you could. I mean, I'm not going to bust your balls about skipping a day here and there when you're on mission, but you know,
Yeah.
for the
Okay.
most part, you
Okay.
can do that.
Yeah, you, can,
Nice
you can
shit.
take that circle if you want. I'm just gonna go over this way.
All right.
I'll
guys-
meet you back on the ship maybe.
Take a short rest and get your hit dice back. You make your way back to the ship. As you get there, Heavy Neck, you see that the ship is redone. I just broke my pencil. All fixed. It looks a little worse for wear, but with enough magic mending and enough wood in place to repair the mending, it seems that it's watertight.
All right. Good.
Able to float. They've pushed it back in. They get you back on with a little dinghy, and you guys are headed finally traversing the ice back to Loradis. And I think before we break, I think we should do downtime now because it's about a week travel back to Loradis, and you don't really come on too much contact until then. So, anything you guys want to accomplish in the next week?
I'd like to, well, for the captain, Heavy Neck, I'd like to make sure that I keep an eye out for any more of that fucking ice and I'm gonna work on my perception while I do that.
Yeah, roll me a perception check anyway, just to see how it looks.
23.
23. You do see ice, actually.
Like,
you do see that it's when you get farther, where you guys were headed out to Seymour to avoid the ice rocks on the southern
Wait, who's
coast.
Seymour?
Don't
Don't call me Shirley. As you traverse the ice rocks, you notice that the open water is where you notice glimmers of this. It's almost like a trail of crystalline ice that weaves its way through the open water. But as long as you stay within the ice shelf, you seem pretty. It's a little longer. It takes you a little bit more time and a little more tedious. But
I'll have
without-
Little Bite blast that shit away whenever it gets close.
whenever you see it, yeah, no problem.
And then, unfortunately, she's not here. But I did pick up a little bit of, seeing that where we are. I just want to kind of like maybe pick Sheila's brains more about the location in this area and like what White Wind totally is. But then that's pretty much it for Heavy Neck.
Sounds good. Anybody else? Who's up next?
Max will go.
Sure.
So Max has been working on his persuasion over the past few trips,
Okay.
and he's convinced people to hold his coffee basically when he walks up to them. He's been working on this little like backpack chair that he's got for Sheila to carry him around in, and he's just every time he passes Sheila, he's gonna just kind of give her a nudge and kind of like a wink about the chair, so she like understands like this is gonna be like her job when they're around is just like carry her or carry Max around with him.
So now Sheila is Hodor.
Yeah, more or less.
I love it. I think you should message in the chat, Sheila, to make sure she's on board.
Oh,
But
she's watching. Don't worry.
I love it. Yeah. So
you want my
sounds
coffee?
good. I think Talon would enjoy because Talon has been working with you, Max, pretty often and working on his wild magic. So Talon would kind of notice you, be like, I'm kind of good at tinkering with shit.
Oh, would you be able to help me kind of create this little thing, make it a little more comfortable? I've been bouncing around a lot lately.
I think if you keep, I think we together we can. So I'll use my, working with you for the sorcerer. He'll also work his tinkering tools and help you kind of craft this item.
As a payment for that, I'll spend a spell slot during one of the days and use creationism while we're kind of hanging out. And I will grab a little bit of your smoky treats that you've been smoking, and create a 5-foot cube of it for you.
Ooh.
Since it's
Okay.
some sort of plant or vegetable matter.
I love it.
And you can use it. Lasts a day, so you have as much of it as you want for an entire day for your trip.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, mark off whatever you want for tinkering and such. We'll have you. I'll let me discuss with the DMs how that comes to fruition.
Okay.
But I think we'll definitely keep it marked and we'll get back.
Yeah,
to that.
just a backpack for traveling. So Max doesn't
Understood.
have
Yeah,
to walk
I
much.
think back in one of my first campaigns, there was a Tito and Johnny Blue who had the same thing.
Yeah.
A little backpack,
It's a
tree
legitimate
stand, if you
idea.
will.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
AJ, you're muted.
I know.
Etrian, any downtime?
I'm just still working towards my poison expert or proficiency. So I'm just, because we're moving it on the boat, and I've at least learned not to mess with any chemicals while we're in cabins, just reading over my notes and relaxing after the stressful month or so that we've all had.
Okay, I love it. Zilch?
I'm gonna keep working on my healer feat.
You must be almost there, man.
So do I get 1 downtime or 2 since I haven't been here in a while?
Because you were gone.
I'm not entirely sure how that works
Okay,
with downtimes. So
because I am now at 9.
let me put it up
pretty
to
sure that
the
you're gonna
DM
get
chat
it.
so I know how we're working feats, because I'm not
Okay.
even sure if feats are 10 or not, but I don't want to speak for all 4 of us
Fair.
if it is. But yes, check your box, and I don't see why you shouldn't. But anyway, that's easy enough to add afterwards. You know what it does.
Yep.
So, Desaria, you're up.
I'm going to bother Max this week.
Oh, hey.
So I think while he's like tinkering around, I'm gonna like help and I'm chatting him up and like helping him, but like like when the cat like helps you like with the wrapping paper or like helps you to fold the laundry, but like lays on top of the clean laundry.
Oh yeah,
So
Sits on
like
the
I'm
bed
probably
when you're
not
trying to
being
make the
super
bed.
helpful, but like just trying to like find out about like his style of magic and like just
Oh no.
It actually
Oh.
takes away 2 weeks towards whatever you're working for.
You've regressed.
Zasara, what would you like to know?
I don't know, just wanted to get to know you a little more.
Well, I come from a long line of goblins. My great grandfathers. Oh,
The whole week is just
They
him
were all
spelling,
goblins.
telling all the greats.
But not many of us used magic, and we kind of tried, but I wasn't very good at it. But when things go wrong, they go wrong. But when they go right, they go right.
Okay, yeah, that really tells me a lot.
It narrows it down for you.
Max, how about you roll a d20 for me too, because I forgot to have you do it during the fight
Oh, just randomly?
Random d20.
while you're talking to Zasaria.
All right.
Well, he's like trying to like show like how his
Fireball.
magic doesn't go right.
Yo, roll on that table.
Oh no.
Holy
There's the
shit.
this time.
Thank
You
you,
want a
algorithm.
D100. Where is it?
34.
Potted.
34.
Potted plant.
Potted plant. QRS. Here we go. 34 is maximize the damage your next damage spell you cast within the next minute.
Oh,
All right.
well,
What helped in the fight?
yeah.
It would have helped in the fight.
You feeling really vigorous.
That please don't cast any damage spells right now.
That's the fun about wild magic.
Do you want to learn Fireball?
Hey, watch this.
That you know that doesn't really sound like something that's gonna help. We just fixed up the ship. So yeah, I think that might be frowned upon.
Can Heavy Neck walk by and just go, "Don't you fucking dare," and then just
The surge from wild magic like kind of like glows like red inside of him, so he kind of starts to glow when it's cast. So like you see the wild magic surge just like come on, and so
Nope.
he's like really
this,
pumped
like,
about
surge.
casting something.
Yeah.
He really wants to cast something.
What does he cast to get the energy out?
It's kind of like a channeled like inner goblin like frenzy. He just gets like the like dog zoomies. He just gets
Like running around the ship.
Yeah. Yep.
I love it.
Well, then I guess I'm gonna do zoomies with you,
Oh god,
which
he's gonna,
means
he's gonna break
LB's
his
probably gonna
hip.
come do zoomies with us too.
As the three of you zoom up through the ship, annoying the captain as much as you can, I think this is a good spot to take a
Yeah.
break.
I mean, if we really wanted to annoy him, we would have done the fireball thing.
I wouldn't have
Or
even
get kicked
looked
off the
back.
ship, you mean by annoy. So yeah, that's cool. Let's take a quick break. We gotta use some restroom breaks. We'll be back in 5-10
Okay,
minutes
guys.
and see what happens when you get to Loradis.
Hooray!
Hey, welcome back. We're all ready to go and gonna hop right back into it. So, our adventurers are headed west. They, yeah. So you guys have been cruising for a couple weeks now, for about a week now, milling around the boat, keeping your noses clean, making sure everything runs good, and the same island from before. It's easier to find this time. You don't get distracted by any extra Yeti Islands or anywhere you're not intending to sail. You come across, and it's weird. You could swear last time you came this way, you didn't see any tower on this island. But now, as you approach, it's almost as though it's kind of faint in the distance. Up on a hill, you see what seems to be the rook of the castle. You get into your little ice bay that you found last time and dock the ship, get your dinghy out.
All right, guys, make sure we grab all the fucking books. Grab that muffin book that he needed. And then we'll just...
Wait, did he need the knock knock joke book, or was that
No, that one's all
was that
you.
something? Okay.
Yeah, we don't want to give that one up. That's a good one.
What about? Hold on. What about 2 books in good shape?
That's a weird title for a book.
TBD.
but-
Those are not magical.
Look, just bring it,
So,
and maybe we can use it to get stuff. So,
Okay.
I'll be honest.
Distant notes from the canyon.
that just
I think
sounds
that actually is
very
one of them.
romantic. We should keep
that
that
is
one.
one of them.
Oh dang it!
Distant notes from the canyon. Oh yeah, it was found in the Dragon Hoard. I have a list of all the books you found.
so.
Do we have a cart or anything to carry those big boxes?
We did, I believe, because we stole them from the other island. Because we transported them that way to back to the ship.
Okay. Do we want to take those? Am I
I
the
think
only one
we
that
only
remembers?
have one, so
There-
maybe we just take
there were-
one and then.
I think
ask
we
them
have
to
someone
look
that can turn into a bear that might be able to just pull it for us.
I can turn into a draft horse too.
Well, if we have
Or
2
that.
draft horses and they're best
at.
friends,
Don't start with this. Just get the thing on the cot and let's go.
just trying to make it easier for everyone.
Hey,
That is 3 horsepower.
Okay.
all right, so we have the books. We have one box on the cart. It's
Which
the-
box? It doesn't matter. Just what you
Just
just
one
grabbed
of
one.
them. We don't know. Is there? They didn't seem special
No, there's no
between the 3.
difference.
So
Can we fit both of them or no?
They're pretty big. They're like 5 by 5
Yeah, it's-
boxes.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Okay. So gathered your gear, and with some of you staying back at the ship just to keep tabs, the 5 of you make your way up the known path now. Easier to find, a little more adept, and not as icy as you remember it. You climb the gradual slope up to the walls. The forest that surrounds it kind of thins as you once remember hiding in it, not entirely sure what this compound was.
Yeah, he's magical.
You break through the tree line, and again, the gray stone walls lying around in front of you with the big oaken doors and steel frame standing closed in front of you.
Before we go much further, I'm going to cast Enhance ability on Heavy Neck for advantage on charisma. Yeah, charisma would be best, right?
Thanks, mate.
You guys kind of walk up.
But I think I know how to put on the charm, and I'm gonna smile. You can see that I've lost a tooth from the last fight. But yeah,
So
just-
hold on. I'm an expert at this. Knock knock.
Oh, that book really helped a lot.
it really
As you
did.
sound your knuckles on the door, making your jokes, it almost booms far louder than you were anticipating, almost like an echoing command that resonates into the compound behind it. You guys stand there, looking around, waiting, and it passes, so 2 minutes. Finally, that same slit that opened the first time flies to the side, and you see a big dragonborn eye look out. Who is it?
Heavy Neck and crew.
I'm sorry, who?
The crew of the Slippery Bosom is here to see Loradis.
Thing shuts.
A different group name.
You guys hear
Nobody's come up with anything better, so no.
couple
You're
seconds
supposed to
go
say
by.
who's there.
Finally, you hear a Oh, well, look at this sorry group.
You didn't
I didn't think
we
you'd
were gonna
actually
come.
make it. This is a bit of a surprise. You
Alright.
guys run into any trouble?
Oh, just a little
How about you
bit.
guys come on in and we'll talk about it?
Oh, it's good
He
to
turns
see
around-
you, mate.
And he turns around and starts walking into his compound with the door open.
All right, I'm gonna follow. Heavy Neck is like already in stride with Loradis.
You guys all follow?
real chummy.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys make your way to the gate. And last time when you opened the gate, you kind of went into a stone room, if you remember.
Mhm.
It was shut off. This time, it's not. You step through and Heavy Neck hit you first. The temperature changes
Oh,
drastically.
finally.
Instead of the stone room that you were presented with a large courtyard, it fans out on either side, reminiscent to what Zilch saw when he flew up over the wall, or whoever did the eagle saw, Etrian saw when they flew up over the wall.
Okay.
Except instead of the icy cold, it's all warm. You almost feel like a warm breeze come through. The grass
Told
all
you I
around
was
you
crazy.
green as it lines to the sides. There's trees, flowers along the path that you're walking on either side. You see fruit trees in this garden, different ones, all at different stages of the growth. One, you see a full cherry blossom tree to your right, and to your left, an entire apple tree, totally with giant red apples ready for picking right on it. You off to the right on the big open, there's a gazebo that sits. You almost see like a bit of a smoke trail that comes out of the center and a pit in the center that looks like it might have had a bit of a little cooking fire or something in it. You're not entirely sure. And as you walk along a nice cobblestone path, a large tower sits in front of you, close to 100 feet tall. Unworldly from what you saw from outside the borders, not to mention this thing from the ocean should be a beacon shining out the sea, but instead from where you guys look up to it, you have to all crane your necks back to get a good glimpse of the top of it. On the far side, who has the highest passive perceptions? I forget.
I have 15.
15.
19.
Oh, there you go.
17.
Max, you're muted again, bud.
It'd be Etrian.
9.
Nice.
Etrian, you catch this, and Zasaria, you catch it too. You hear kind of laughter, and you look in the far side behind the tower, and you can swear you see 2 different colored tiny dragonborn running, playing some sort of game, disappearing. You enter the hall, the doors open in front of you, large doors, taller. I mean, this dragonborn that you're following is 6'7", 6'8". So the doors are big for him, if you will. Tiny or huge to you, Max and Heavy Neck. And you walk into
Most things
a large welcoming hall. The walls are lined with large tapestries of different colors that hang down from a 20 to 30 foot first room ceiling. On the far side is a stairway that walks up in branches left to right, and directly across there is a large tapestry with a giant coat of arms. The whole tapestry is like a dark orange red in color. The outlines in silver. It depicts a sleeping dragon's head with 5 distinct stars around it and a cross palm leaf and olive branch below. Loradis is like walking in, and he sees all of you kind of notice it, and he goes, it's our family crest. It's from our ancestors, the sleeping dragon. It's to remind us to mind our business. The 5 stars represent the 5 colors of our kind, and the palm and olive means peace and prosperity. We take it to heart. And he kind of like
Loradis.
leads you.
As we were passing it, I want to speak up and go, that's quite impressive. How old does your lineage go back?
He kind of stops, turns around, and he kind of like looks around the room for a second. And now that you all kind of stop, if you stop, you all see now on the tapestries different dragonborn. They look like him, but though different colors. You see silvers and blues, metallic, chrome, everything in different stages. He kind of laughs. He goes, "Well, it's these are my ancestors. We've been here for, well, our line's been going for close to 1,000 years.
Wow. No shit.
We've only been here for a couple hundred after we decided to dip. But you see,
Well, you look good for a 200-year-old.
well, we'll get into
100?
that in a minute." And he kind of turns back around and starts walking up the stairs. "Come, follow." And you guys go. This room also has like some fancy chairs and stuff. Do you guys go up the stairs as he
Yeah.
keeps walking?
Was there anybody else walking with us, or was it just like this one person guiding us? Was there
Just Loradis guiding you.
the whole time Max has been like trying to like ask him questions about like everything. Being a goblin, he's just infatuated with dragons.
What are you asking him?
He wants to know like how long, like you said, how long they've been there for, what like the history of their dragon clan is.
Little goblin. What's your name?
I'm Max. And
Max.
he just looks up and smiles like he is so thrilled to be here.
Loradis like stops in a step in the hall and kind of looks down at you and goes, "In time, come, follow me. We'll answer. You can answer all your questions." And he kind of
He's like a little kid that just wants to keep asking questions as he goes.
He has a warm smile on his face as he's politely ignoring you and answering them with one or two word answers, saying, "Patience, my friend, patience."
Have you,
Do you guys walk up
throw
the
his
stairs?
arm over Max as that happens? Go, don't worry, you gotta save the good ones for later.
I've just been like kind of like tripping over myself a couple times, looking at everything around.
You walk up to another landing. There's 3 doors on this landing, but it just kind of goes up, and then you walk up. He ignores those. He goes up another set of stairs. 2 more times you go up landings until you reach the 4th floor. At this time, Larry just kind of walks straight across from the exit of the stairs and opens a door across. You all enter another stone room, same as the other ones, except this one has a large rug in the middle. 2 giant glass windows that you swear weren't on the outside of this tower overlook the entranceway of the tower. You can actually see your ship, the Slippery Bosom, in the distance, bobbing carefully, anchored out off of shore from here.
Look, it's not on fire
No, it looks
yet.
good. There's a long table set on this rug. Chairs, about 15 or 16 sit around this table. On one end, a large chair sits kind of pulled out, and in front of that chair are like stacks of books and papers, odd color stones, this and that. And he kind of walks over to her and goes, "Sit, please. We have a lot to discuss." As he kind of takes his spot at the head of the table and starts like shuffling through some papers.
All right, let's post up, find a chair.
Yeah, take a seat.
Yeah.
You guys all go around, sit down.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I'll take out all the books that we have and make sure they're all stacked in neatly order, and then I'll like saunter over to him, go with a big smile on my face, go, "I believe you were looking for some of these," and then I'll just like slam him in front of him.
And it's funny because as soon as he sat down, he like picked up a piece of paper that he's been obviously studying and like kind of forgot you were in the room. So as they kind of like, you know, on the table, he's like, whoa. And he kind of starts like thumbing through them.
Back empty-handed.
And he goes, "You got all of these?" And he's like marvelous beads and biscuits. "You got it?" And he pulls it out and he flips it open.
We got it.
And he goes, you watch as like he kind of completely forgets where he is, flips open to a page 50, like runs this thing down. Cinnamon! Damn it! It's been cinnamon the whole time I've been missing.
Heavy Neck's just gonna give a real long look back at everybody.
You guys, thank
We
you.
went through all that for over some cinnamon.
I'm glad we could get that for you, but that is not the only book.
Oh yes, of course. He kind of puts that aside and like tucks in his own pocket pouch off the side of his chair, and he looks at the rest. He goes, My, you guys were busy. How was the island?"
Pretty chaotic.
It was bad.
It was interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite the experience.
Don't.
It was all right.
I was thinking about going to check it out myself. If you guys made it back, you don't think that's worth it?
Well.
Oh, you'll be fine.
How aware are you of what happens on the island?
What happened out? He kind of looks at you, goes, "What
It
happens
kind
on
of
the
just
island?"
changes whenever it wants. We watched like
What do you mean, like it gets cold and warm?
No,
and...
we watched like a mountain be created out of the ground and then like start shuffling its way across the island, leaving behind like wakes of storm, pockets of lava. None of it made sense.
Yeah, like, you know how sometimes you want to climb a tree, but like somebody says like, "Oh, you can climb that tree later. It's not gonna get up and walk away." Well, this island, they basically did.
How did you find The library.
Well, some of the pieces were still intact, and you
By
know,
accident.
you see them just like
Mostly.
surfing their way across, and you just find them.
And he's like kind of going through, and he's looking distant. No, so rebel or done. And he kind of sees. He goes. He looks at you, Heavy Neck. Goes, looks like you're missing one, huh?
Missing what?
Finding a soul for dummies.
No. I'm just gonna take the book that like and just shove because I know exactly where it is. I put it down at the bottom, so I'm gonna move.
Oh, you
the
actually
book.
gave it to him?
Yeah, it was in that stack.
He looks at it. He goes, "Oh," flips through. He goes, "We can discuss this later." Well, it seems like you have done quite a favor for me.
And then
doesn't
Heavy
come
Neck's gonna
lightly.
turn to walk back to his desk, and like while he hears him say it, he'll tap the table and go, "Guess we have." And then sit down.
Well, you'll be happy to know I've done some research on the gift.
Oh, have you? What
I
might
have.
you have found?
Kind of like puts on like a pair of reading glasses and like pulls out a piece of paper and like shuffles it. You're not the Iceport's not the only settlement that's gone missing.
Is that so?
Few remote ones, islands, all the way from Vicindu to Irium. Tales of small side villages or waypoints in the desert that have just totally up and vanished. It's strange sightings in these cities around them of green folk. And he like kind of shuffles. I even had a report of a flying ship. Some massive thorn ship.
That sounds pretty fantastical.
Seems strange. It's definitely not something I want to do a little more research on.
It might do us a bit of good to know where they're from. I mean, do they live in a certain location?
Yeah, and he shoots up. He goes, the kids come from the astral sea,
The fuck's that?
a different plane of existence. It's kind of like,
Oh, great.
well, you know when you scream into the void?
A lot?
Well, that's the void.
Oh. So it's not a
Um,
real place?
Yeah, it is, and it's kind of crazy. Most things I've heard is that they're slavers. The
That
gift,
would explain why they're stealing people.
but to what end? Usually they're pretty good about fending for themselves. I mean, whole settlements disappearing seems strange.
Maybe they're just getting greedy.
I don't know. I think you could probably find some more information out of Asphaya.
All right.
Why are they
God.
here though? Like, what if they can survive in the astral sea? Then what do they need here?
It seems strange, doesn't it? I'm not sure. I know
think
they're
it's
slavers,
just
but
bored.
there's no tales of them taking whole compounds out of a world. I mean,
I think
or
it's
trying
shit-
to
I think
capture.
they're just shitty actors doing shitty things because they're bored.
I don't know.
Well,
You gotta do
you-
a little more research on it.
from what I've heard of the astral sea is that you don't age. At least that's what I've heard from Finn. I don't know how true that is, but
Well, it is true. So, I mean, they wouldn't want to spend too much time here, otherwise
they
well,
would age.
they would
So
age. So,
they
something's
come
got to be
here.
drawing them here to be risking all of this in order to take some settlements.
Well, the only way to solve that little bit is to go to the astral sea.
Well, here's the thing. I got a little more research to do, but here, I have a friend in Asphaya.
All right.
His name is Brian, a human. He owns an apothecary in the center of town. Rundown building, single sign outside. He's helped me a few times, and I would like to return the favor. I know he's having a few issues out there, and I think he can help me out. Here, maybe you should here, let me give you a little information. He actually reached out to me recently. Turns out they've been having a shortage of food or something. I'm not entirely sure. You see, I've made this pretty sanctuary a nice area, so I'm not really sure. But from what he said to me last, they're a bit short on food, and the ground's not doing well. So I kind of came up with this for him, and he pulls out a jug. Who's proficient in Arcana? Anybody?
Nope.
Yes.
Anybody?
No.
Whoever is.
No.
roll
Yes.
for me. Arcana check, please.
Alchemy jug.
21. Max, this looks like a jug of alchemy, or an alchemy jug, an alchemist jug, but not just any alchemist jugs. This is the largest alchemist jug you've ever seen. He kind of takes it out. It's tucked in the side of it. He's got a letter. It's pretty thick. He goes, I need you to bring this to Brian. This might help out his situation. You see, I made this one to produce a little bit extra water, and he kind of like tips it in this stream of water. I mean, you've seen an alchemy drug where it's kind of dripping. This is like a geyser of water. It kind of hits the one. He goes, oh, okay. Maybe this can help water a few fields for him. Give this note, and maybe this can help. And he kind of reaches, and he kind of like turns his back to you and watches like a flash of light opens, and he kind of reaches in and it closes, and he goes, and hand him this, and it seems like a bag of something heavy. Maybe it can do him a little bit of a favor. I don't know. It seems strange. He might be able to help. He knows more about that than I do when it comes to the gift in the end. You'll see. But anyway, thanks again for all this information. I really appreciate. Oh, hey, you two. He kind of points. You seem like you have a taste for magic. Will this do any good for you? The rest of you stay here. Hold on 1 second. He kind of like waves his hand, and on the table in front of you appears like a tray of biscuits and a set of tea and a little bit of reading materials. Give me 1 second. I think I can help this one out a little bit. And he kind of grabs Max and pulls him aside. You guys, do you follow him?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yep.
He brings you up to you both go?
Can I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you-
Oh, yeah. Okay, then yeah.
he walks you guys up to like what's the 2 or 3 more stories. It's kind of weird in this tower, but he opens up another door towards the top of the tower. This is another strange room. This one on the side has glyphs carved in of every type you can see. It's almost as though channels have been gouged into the floor and go into the center. But in the center of the chamber, Max, you recognize this instantly. This is a teleportation circle. He goes, maybe this can help repay the debt. If you ever get into any trouble, here, take a minute, copy this down.
And I'm going through it and drawing a picture, and I show it to Zilch just to make sure it's like the right picture.
I look at the scribbles and I like erase and try and fix anything that's like messy.
Everything was messy.
Yeah.
He flips
so-
the paper over and
Zip-
redraws it.
Zilch has like pristine handwriting, so Zilch is just like, oh my fucking god.
Max, you can, and Zilch, you can use this as a teleportation circle in the future if you need to.
And Max barely has grasp of common.
So what about those biscuits and cookies you?
Oh yeah, yes, come back down. We have more to talk about. I wanted to I think this might help do this. I want to catch that heavy neck. Here, head on back in. And he kind of stands at the door and goes, heavy neck.
Yeah.
Will you come walk with me for a second? Bring that book.
Yep. I will grab the book and I will head off just to go tag along with him.
So as the rest of you keep chatting away, he kind of pulls you aside, and like he doesn't even go far. He just kind of shuts the door and turns around in the hallway area by the stairs. And he goes, immediately grabs the book out of your hand and goes, look,
Yeah.
I know what you think you're trying to do.
Right.
And I know I owe you a favor, but I need you to understand that what you're asking is not the easiest thing. And it's
Mate, I didn't come halfway across the world for an easy thing. I know.
well, it's not the most moral either. So I need you to know that I can't, if this goes wrong, we need to destroy it.
That's fine.
I need you to promise me.
I could just.
I need you to
yes.
promise me.
Yes. All right. I promise
He
you.
kind
I'll
of
take my
he
hand.
hands the he shakes your hand. He hands the book back. Now and he kind of reaches over. Show me the necklace or the stone.
Yeah. So I'll pull the stone out of my satchel and I'll hand it to him.
He starts.
And then
opening
I'll just flip to the page that I know that it's at because I already
It's on.
earmarked it.
He starts looking at it and he's reading. And he already sees where you highlighted the things that you need and all of it. And he
Yeah.
like looks at you and takes
Go
out his
outside.
notebook himself and starts noting down some points. And you guys spend the next 10 minutes or so discussing exactly what it is you need to get in order to make this change a reality.
Okay, and you will get that list to me whenever.
Yeah.
All right.
And as you guys head back in the room, anything else you guys want to talk about while this was going on?
Just eating all the biscuits.
They're delicious. Delicious.
Definitely
They
stuffing my
have
face
nice,
because I haven't eaten in a while.
flaky, like they have like some like good layers, real buttery.
Oh, croissants as well. Whole eclairs that are just kind of appearing in front of
Ooh,
you.
maybe like one of those like raspberry lemon Danishes where
Everything
it has
you
like a
can drink.
little on like each side.
Anybody who
Cookie you drop
eats,
in your coffee.
anybody who eats when they feast gets an extra 3 temporary hit points.
Awesome. I'm stuffing
Does
my
anything
face.
taste with cinnamony? I want to know what that book was for.
None. Nothing has any cinnamon in it whatsoever.
Zilch is just gonna lean in like real close and be like, "You guys think they have beer?"
Hey, Loradis, you got any
Beer.
booze?
Have beer with
He kind of turns around. He's like going through notes and talking. He goes, "Oh, of course, of course." He like waves his hand, and in front of you, a mug kind of appears in front of you that has a light.
Yeah.
So,
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would Max rate these cookies?
A 10. These are the best cookies you've ever had.
All right.
But
That's a hard standard.
the cookies, however, you're not entirely sure what it was that he couldn't figure out in this baking book that you had to get. It obviously wasn't these cookies.
They're just that good.
They're just that good.
All right.
These cookies do not require cinnamon.
These do not. You're not, like you said, you're not sure what the book was. Anyway, he kind of looks at all of you after like all this discussion and talking about things. And he goes, "Any questions you have for me? I do have some knowledge.
I
I can
do.
probably help."
I just feel kind of bad. There are more of us out there. Do you mind if I invite the rest of them in here?
Oh,
and
of course,
join
of course.
us?
And he goes, "Listen,
I like.
you have done me a great service." And he kind of pulls the books that he needed right out of that stack, right? And he goes, "The rest of you, please have. I have a spare tower. Look." And he kind of like looks out the window. You notice in this corner, it's like a guest house almost, like a bit of a ranch.
Okay.
Please stay as long as you want. This can be a shelter for you as long as you.
A
You've
ranch?
done
I
me a
just
great
want
service.
Loradis to experience the entire crew at one time in all of its glory.
Well,
So Heavy Next
maybe-
being like Loradis, you gotta meet the rest of my crew.
listen, bring them in. If you head into the guest house, there'll be food and lodging provided for you. All the water you want. You can restock your boat as you need. How about we meet you there tonight? How about I meet your crew tonight around dinner time? Go settle yourselves in, and we'll see how we go from there.
We really appreciate it, Loradis.
He goes, "I appreciate it," as he stacks his books, puts them under his arm. He goes, "I will see you tonight," and heads out the door.
I will turn back as we're like pushing to the door. I want to get real cozy with Zilch and go, "Zilch, this is gonna be a fucking treat, isn't it?"
This is gonna be an absolute shit show.
Oh, it's gonna be so fun to watch.
Okay, so let's think about this. We can't all be here. Somebody has to be on the ship.
Well, I know we leave maybe Finn or one of those other people just to
Yeah.
watch it, but
Okay, I mean that's probably a good idea because then he could just teleport to us if he needs help. and
yeah,
then
see, he's
bring one of us back with him.
He's the best person for the job, really. I mean,
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
But yeah, so far so good, right? It's been incredible.
Well, this guy was a total asshole last time we were here, so it's nice that he's being nice to us.
Well, when you usually do something for somebody, the tone kind of changes, so it makes sense. Plus, he didn't really know us, and I don't look trustworthy, so
That's true. You don't.
maybe I read him the wrong way. Who knows? I do that all the time. But whatever. The point is this is incredible, and I think we need to keep this guy definitely happy.
Yeah, I'm into it. That sounds good to me.
So to keep him happy, you want to throw a giant party with your craziest friends in his backyard.
Just so we can at his guest house.
Just to make sure I'm following
Did I
that.
mention I was chaotic?
That's right. I mean, you said, I'm assuming that's was set in character. So.
Yeah. Still getting the handle on all you, Etrian was alone for a long time, so he doesn't know how much things have changed.
I'm sure he can just like go like this and like clean up everything in 2 seconds.
So what are you guys doing? You head back to the ship? Get
Yeah.
the crew?
Get the crew. Get
Who are
every.
you leaving?
We'll leave.
What are you saying to everybody? Are you calling a group meeting?
Oh yeah, we'll bring it. Like I'll bring everybody together and go. All right, guys. So we done good, and Loradis is gonna give us a place to stay for the evening. Now, please just kind of be yourselves, but also on your best behavior. I don't really know. I'm not gonna try and police you, but we are at his discretion. So let's go. Grab your shit. It's right up that way, and then I'll hop down.
Question. Talon raises his hand.
Yes.
Are we leaving the ship?
Yeah, don't worry. And then I'm gonna like hop down and go, hey, Finn, come here. Finn.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, we're gonna have to but because of your skill set, you're gonna be the one to watch the ship for the night. So you get the captain. You can sleep in the captain's quarters, but if something is wrong,
Done.
we have to come.
Sold. Done.
All right, we're good.
Evan, you want me to stay here too, buddy?
No, Talon, come here.
Em
And
raises her hand
I'm gonna
and
bring
says
Talon in
she'll-
up close, and I'm gonna go, Talon. We've had a rough fucking couple months.
We've had a rough couple months.
You are letting loose tonight, all right? And I'm gonna like just like
Okay.
give him like a noogie on his head, like you deserve it, man.
You got any of that
We
tail grass to
deserve
kick
it.
off the night with?
Fuck yeah! And I'm gonna pull out just a giant, like basically the size of my finger joint.
We lost someone.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Uh oh!
Max.
Oh shoot!
Oh no.
All right, hold on. Well, maybe
Um,
when he comes back, the picture.
Do we want to go on break for 5 minutes?
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, we'll just take 5 minutes. Quick, not even. Once he gets back, we'll
Yeah,
open it back up. But this way, it's
Alright.
not weird. I want to make sure he's there because it's gonna be fun.
Okay, BRB.
Be right back. Hey, sorry for that. We're all back
And
together.
back.
Bit of a technology difficulty. Anyway, we really will bring up where we left off. So Talon's like, all right, man, let's smoke this fucking tingle grass and let's go take a trip. You sticking around the ship?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out here. I could use the quiet.
Oh, all right. Well, you can kick Finn out of the captain's quarters if you want.
Oh no, he can have it. I've gotten
You,
used to
you hear the
hammock.
bolt lock on the captain's quarters.
Em's just happy to have the whole fucking cabin to herself.
Did you specify how long they could stay in that cabin? Or
It's until I get back. He knows.
Does he? Anyway,
I don't
So,
have a way in.
the ship makes the walk, and again, you've made the walk a few times now, so it's not nearly as bad as you initially had thought. And it's almost as though now that you're welcome here, the stairs present themselves to you. You notice that as long as you stay on the correct path, it's not as cold, and that it doesn't seem to be as icy. The doors open to your knock, zilch, as you tap on. Before you even tap, they start to crack open, and you pull in.
I still say knock knock though.
Oh yeah, no problem. It cracks open and you start walking through. I mean, you guys now that you're out of a mission, you're kind of carrying some of your bedrolls with you and all this, but you kind of have a second to walk on what seems to be grass, like regular old grass. As in the distance, there seems to be some sort of shouting match going on. You all look over and there's a bunch of little different colored dragonborns playing some sort of ball game over on the other side of this island. Otherwise, you guys walk in. The guest tower is quaint. The doors open. It's a circle, but instead of 100 feet tall, it's 30 feet tall. The doors are standard human size. I mean, they're big enough for someone 6'3" to get in, of course, but they're not as giant as the doors on the main castle were. The main entrance opens up to a big room. There's doors that line each side. Each door opens into a single bed with a little seat in case you want your privacy. The whole center of the chamber is lined with large, long, almost like cafeteria tables. It looks as though this space could hold upwards of 40, 50 people. Though your crew is not nearly that big.
Yeah, but we
So-
take up that much space.
There's a few. Most of the rooms are bunk beds, if not a few of the bigger rooms have 4 beds in them. The center is on the far side of the center room is a big glass window, and there's stairs that go up to the top. When you go up to the top, it's a pretty big kitchen, and it seems to be a latrine, if you will. You're not entirely sure how it works, but there's a washroom and tubs and a big bath, and the water's hot, and you guys can take what you will.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else in there too, or are we the only occupants?
You're the only occupants as of right now.
Having access
Talon immediately goes, dips on his own room, and just takes off to the other side.
I think there were plenty of rooms.
Doesn't care. Door slams.
Let's get these drinks poured and let's get some fucking things going. I'm gonna play.
Zilch is like quietly sneaking over to the door.
Max has already started to take off his clothes and go lay out a bath for him.
Easy enough. I mean, I love it. You get the water's as hot as you could touch it. I mean, it's just magically kind of pouring in. It seems as though it's being recycled. There's plenty of ale and whiskey for the grabbing up in the kitchen area to bring down if you want a couple bottles of. It's not the best drink you've ever had, but
who cares?
I mean, it's fucking beer.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to do, Cesaria?
I just want to.
Zilch wants to go play ball with the Dragonborns.
We can do that. If you
Okay.
want to head that way, I'm down, but let's do that in a second. Let's see what everyone
Okay.
else is doing.
Inspired by my own cats, if somebody's taking a bath, I'm just gonna stand there, real creepy, like, just
And
stare.
watch.
Watch
Did you
naked
take
Max
a
take a
beverage
bath.
with you to the tub?
Does
You have
it
a
what?
beverage?
You say
have
it's
a
a tub,
beverage?
but the tub could hold 5 or 6 people in it. So
I'm a cat. I'm not getting in the bath.
you're just kind of hanging out.
Just
Just
sit-
being
Briefly
creepy.
staring.
All right, Max. I mean, I don't think Max would really give a shit.
Doesn't
No.
care.
Had
Desires aren't
beverage, I
even
might
open.
knock it into the bathtub, like some people do.
Put your foot in, just dip
Not,
it.
not to speak for Sheila, but I feel like Sheila would just pick up the cat and put it in the bathtub.
At least try and push it in.
Um,
I think not.
yeah. That's really
Just
anything you
come-
want to do?
Jumping out of the tub as a giant octopus or giant squid at the cat.
God.
Just enjoying it.
Yeah.
Oh, if
No,
that's
just
how-
is this something he said we could use going forward or just today?
He said going forward.
So then I just want to go out and get ready for when I can eventually transport via plants, so I'm familiar with any of the like a bunch of the trees in the area.
Oh,
So I
absolutely.
just have to go out and like touch them and like get some of their bark or something.
And there's plenty of big enough trees. There's an oak here that's got to be 100 years old. That's
Nice.
giant,
So
right
I
in
do
the
that.
center of the courtyard that gives shade to the whole like whatever field their kids are playing on.
Nice. And then
So
I
as
go
you walk
back
over
in.
there, what's so good?
No, then I go back in and keep drinking with everybody.
Oh no! So as you actually walk over to check out the thing, you watch as Zilch kind of walks up to these kids, and as you show up, Zilch, they're just. You watch as one of them's like, no, I was in, and they're like, no, you weren't in. He's like, no, and everybody else is like, you weren't in, man, come on, and like their tails like kind of whip around as they both turn around to go back to whatever start of the game there is, and this one just kind of huffs, and you kind of approach at this point.
Zilch is kind of just like quietly watching at first because like he's watching like normal kids having a normal childhood, like just
Oh.
existing together,
Just blown away.
and he's just like watching.
It's
in
funny,
awe.
like as you first kind of step over there and are watching them, they're pretty much playing football, like in the sense
Okay.
that Dragonborns would play touch football with their tails and able to fly a little bit, like kind of like shoot left to right. So they kind of watch you for play. And at the second play, one of them kind of looks up and goes, "Hi,
Hi.
can we help you?"
No, it's cool, man. I was just watching. I've never seen this game before.
Oh, okay. Well,
Do you need like someone else to play?
no, it's okay. We just
Oh,
you
okay.
can't play if you want though.
Yeah.
You know how to play? Have you ever
Can-
played
can-
Dragon Ball?
Only Dragon Ball Z.
I'm sorry, I couldn't.
Ah!
Can you teach me?
Well, it kind of like looks at him, and one of them like shakes his head. No, he's like, it's kind of hard.
Yo, I'm a pretty fast learner.
Well, how about you just watch?
Okay, yeah, I'll watch
Okay.
for now. Okay, cool.
Like looks at you again and like, oh, okay. I mean, this kid. I mean, you don't know how old Dragonborns are, right? Like age-wise, but this looks like
Yeah.
a teenager.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, I'll just watch. Sorry.
All right, that's kind of weird, but okay. He kind of like goes back. All right, ready? And
Kind of
they
weird.
just- they just start like going back to whatever it is that their game is. Roll me an intelligence check.
14.
14. Yeah, I mean, you get the concept of it. You watch as there's obviously two sides, and they're trying to get the ball down the field. One of them kind of has it, and they throw it to the other one, and they just kind of run, and then suddenly everybody runs after them, and when they stop moving, they all stop and laugh or get mad and then start over again. So, I mean, you're not getting the rules, but it takes you a little while. After about, we'll say, a half hour, 20 minutes of you watching them, finally you hear a large whistle, a loud whistle come from the thing, and they all kind of pop their heads up. They go, "Okay, we'll see you at dinner," and they all just kind of tear off running towards the tower and leave you there, kind of just standing there by yourself.
Okay. I go on. Is the ball still there?
No, they took it with them.
Oh, okay. I think Zilch just by himself is gonna go onto the field and just like pretend to play.
Oh my god.
So after a little bit of that,
sad.
after you,
Zilch is so fucking tragic. I'm sorry.
I'm not
Sad,
crying,
man.
you're crying.
You definitely picked up the game a bit. I think next time, after a while though, a couple minutes later, you as you're like kind of running around the field and kind of noticing and seeing the boundaries, you see as Loradis is headed towards the visitors tower.
All right, yeah, I'll fly back over to the tower.
The rest of you kind of after doing, you're
Sorry,
down.
I'm done with everything after that very sad, emotional scene.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say,
That's
the-
D&D, man.
The
You gotta have the
dichotomy
feels
is like,
too.
it's like a rager in the other room. That's like
I'm sorry, we had a party starting, a weird bath scene, and then that.
Listen, you guys are running this RP session. Don't look at me, okay? So, as you make your way back, reminiscing and thinking about how moving forward you might have a chance to actually getting on the court, you meet up with Loradis. Loradis kind of opens up and kind of whistles, goes, heavy neck.
Yeah.
Can you bring everybody down here?
All right, let's go, you fucks. Get down here now. Loradis needs us.
As
Don't worry, they're coming.
as the motley crew starts to, form behind Loradis, and he kind of stands. He goes, I want to introduce you all to somebody. He kind of points over his shoulder in this elegant blue dragonborn in a long white dress with the longest tail you've ever seen walks around and goes, this is my wife, Maruta. We've been together 124 years.
Oh, I knew it.
This is Heavy Neck's crew. He kind of points to his wife.
Pleasure. And then Heavy Neck's just gonna bow. And then straighten back up. You look magnificent.
I'm glad you're all here. I want to say I hope that this works. I hope we can have a good relationship. I want to invite you up to dinner at the castle and have a nice evening. And are you guys headed up to Astea soon?
We were gonna leave shortly, yes, but not
Stay
after.
as long as you need. Take as many supplies as you want.
We
Just,
greatly appreciate it.
When you get a chance to come back, I would like to know of your travels.
We will indeed.
So as you guys all make your way up to the castle for dinner, that's what I got planned for the night,
perfect.
man. You're gonna fade into the evening. We can have a conversation with Loradis. You can ask. You pretty much asked him everything you had. So as far as I was concerned, you were going to rest up with the crew. If anybody wants to do downtime at Loradis's next week, or over the next week headed to Aspeya, I think that's where we should end it.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I want everybody to be able to,
Real quick, I'm gonna be like, yo, Heavy Neck.
Yeah.
I found a sick game that I want to try playing.
All right. What is it?
I think we can try and I might be able to convert it to be played on the boat.
Is it gonna break the ship?
Map play?
That's a dumb question. Yes, it is. All right, I'm in.
Okay, it's called, the kids called it Dragon Ball. but I
That
think we
sounds
can-
so cool.
Right? Cool. Okay, cool. I thought you'd be like, cool. Yeah.
I mean, it's
awesome.
called Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Oh, and as you're saying this, Loradis kind of turns and goes, "Oh, you saw the kids."
Yeah, I think I figured out I figured out what the rules are. I kind of have an idea. I think
So
I
you
can
met my
make it
children
work.
then?
Those are your kids?
He laughed. Yes, and I'm sure they'd love to teach you how to play Dragon Ball. It's their favorite pastime.
Well, could you
Yes.
teach us how to play?
Yes, of course.
All right. Well, then that's the first thing that Heavy Neck's gonna ask him to explain over dinner is how to play
Okay.
Dragon Ball.
I love it. I think we can fade into the black of a nice, charming dinner of talking about playing football, and the next day of playing football with children.
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball with children. Yeah, I think that's a good way to end it, guys. I wanted you to get to Loradis and see all that stuff and get a plan for where you're headed next, and
Great.
I think you did all that. So
Yeah, dude. Thank you.
thanks for watching. If everybody watched, I know we're down on streamers for the end of the night, but that's fine. Catch us up.
appreciate
We'll
those
be
who are
back
with
next
us.
week for sure. One of us will be DMing.
I believe it will be me.
I think it'll be Heavy Neck. I want to chat with you about Dragon Ball, but I think it'll be fun. I think stay tuned. We got a big year, a lot of new things, a lot of planned things. get ready for a new and improved West March guy. I don't know. I'm just getting motivated. For it.
New year, new West March, guys.
But seriously,
Same
stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot
hot
of content. So hopefully we have a good year. Stay safe.
All right.
Subscribe.
Thank you,
and
guys.
Like and follow.
Like all the things. And